The song was already done. You hear me? It was me and P-Town Mo. You feel me?
And probably most people probably wouldn't know that.
Yeah, it was just me and P-Town Mo. And I had just got signed, and Universal was like, yo, you gotta take old boy off there. We need a bigger record. We need a bigger artist, you know, on the record. So I'm like, well, who? So went to Wayne. My first thing was, you know, Wayne on the features. He from the city. Come on, let's go. You hear me? Man, Wayne numbers was out the roof, man, and my budget couldn't handle his number. You hear me? So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna holler at home, you know, when I come back around. You feel me? So we didn't get Wayne on it, so we went. I'm like, well, fuck. They came up. Universal came up with they got a upcoming guy that I think is about to get signed or something. You know what I'm saying? So they like, you know, Boosie, and I'm like, man, you know, I done did a lot of shows and I'm keep hearing this guy's name. You know, Boosie. You feel me? And when I would perform in like a chilling circuit, people like go crazy over this dude. So I'm like, all right, come on, man, that's cool, let's do it. You hear me? So when they did that, they put both of them on the record. You hear me? And I'm like, ain't nowhere in the world. I'm doing my 2 verses. I'm not gonna be traveling around the world doing no one piece of verse. This is my song. I don't have to have nobody on his already a hit. You hear me?
Myself.
So if I want my dog on you hear me? That's cool. But now y'all trying to do 2, and they like, well, you're gonna have to take P-Town Mo off the record. And I'm like, man, my thing in my heart was, you feel me, when I would see do the P-Town Mo and the Rock the Boat, I'm feeling like he was supposed to be on the actual song, and it didn't happen. So I'm like, and be in the video, and it didn't happen. So I felt,
I gotta put him on his bench.
let me put him on. You hear me? Boom. So bam, I you know, that's in. But they trying to take this away from me, and I'm like, man, y'all ain't gonna, you hear me? Y'all ain't gonna do this to me like this here. So I say, man, when I tell you, dog, I flew all the way, I flew behind P-Town Mo, dog. I flew all the way. I got in my car. I went to the airport. I booked the ticket right then. Boom. I flew out there. I said, man, we gotta talk, man. I said, I'm not taking him. They don't want to talk over the phone. You heard me? Man, look, I'm not taking more of the song, bro. You heard me? This is something in my heart. You heard me? And I'm talking to the president at Universal. Face to face, we face to face talking like this, and I'm like
I need my friend.
I need this my dog, you heard me? I need him on here, you heard me? And they like, well, we can't, you gotta understand. You know, they try to do like some Jane Brown shit when they tell you to cut all the people out there and let me just use you type. I'm like, man, that shit ain't gonna happen, man, you heard me? I said, well, look, check this out. Y'all take him off, I ain't even doing a song. So by me doing that, I kind of like forced their hands, because you know what I'm saying? And then they kept him on the record. So what I said was, how am I gonna keep P-Town Mo on the record with Boosie? And I said, well, I said, man, listen, it's a 12 bars. They gonna have to split 6-6. You heard me?
Why you never really dropped that many songs with P-Town Mo?
Well, good question. Good question. P-Town Mo was you know, that was Weeby Dog, and that was Weeby Hype Man. You feel me? And it was on the road. We was all on the road together, and you know what I'm saying? I never forget. He wasn't getting enough attention at No Limit, so you know, at the time, God had blessed me, you know, with Universal Records. So I was like, hey yo. This is before Universal Records, you know what I mean? I know I had a big record because I was performing it everywhere, and it was just going crazy. And I was like, you know, they ain't give him that much attention over there at No Limit. So I'm like, man, look, I never told him this, but I'm like, man, look, you hear me? Come get on this song, man. And he fought me. We was in Key West. He's like, man, I got you. Currency was supposed to be on the song. Currency and P-Town Mo. I knew I had a hit.
Oh, like, this is the way I live.
Yeah, this is where I live. And Currency man, I got you, little brother, but he was really busy. You heard me? So I'm like, well, Mo, you know, instead of, you know, I'm gonna do 2 verses. I was just gonna do one, let Currency get one, and then, you hear me, you get the last verse. So anyway, man, shit, that happened and the shit blew up. That's how it went. They split 6-6. I just wanted him to get that exposure that he needed, you heard me, for him to start his career off. You know what I'm saying? Me doing more songs with him in the future, you know, that would have been nice or whatever, but my thing was,
you made sure.
my whole thing was, I'ma put you got your own clique, I got my own clique. You your own man, I'm my own man. I'm doing this to get you there.
Right.
You feel me? But I'm keep going. After I do what I gotta do with you, I'm gone.